Hi you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today I have May's Clucks of Joy box to show you. Do you want to know what my girls are going to be snacking on this month? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so May 2023 Clucks of Joy box just arrived. I'm so excited to get this out to the girls to start letting them eat and devour what is going to be in here for them. I must say this box is really heavy. Yesterday I went to Lowe's and Home Depot and got like at least 15 bags of sand. Some of them were 50 pounds, some of them were 60 pounds, but they were not like conveniently located. Some of them I was crawling underneath like things to get them. The other ones I'm crawling on top of shelves to try to pull things down. So lo and behold, I'm sure I probably pulled something during one of those weird awkward occasions. So right now my back is literally killing me. So when I was holding this just to take my screenshot, I'm like, oh my gosh, my back is killing me just holding this box. It's so heavy. So I'm not a weak bitch and I'm not complaining. It's just my back is a little hurt because of what I did yesterday. And now I have to go lay all that sand today because then it started raining yesterday as soon as I got back and I couldn't even put the sand in their run. So I'm going to end up doing that later on today and redoing their pecking garden. And yeah, so if you want to know what is in this large and in charge box, let's get into it and find out. I'm so curious because it is literally really, really heavy this month. I'm like, what in the world are they putting in here? I don't even know if it's ever been this heavy before. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, so they're back to putting their little card on the top. I really, really wish they would just go back to the normal piece of paper so I can save it. Plus, once they went to this small little thing, now for one, it's crooked. And the font is so small that it's hard for my old eyes to see, but holy moly, look at all of that stuff. Okay, there's so much stuff in here. I don't know where the heck to begin. I guess let me just pull the first one out. This one here says forage love, dried insects and herb treats to encourage foraging. This one, let me see. Encourage foraging with this fun treat. Foraging helps your chickens stay happy and healthy, which is why foraging is so important. So that's all it says for this one. And this is obviously, it's for the girls. There's normally one treat in here for us. And I'm not sure. I don't see anything in here for us. So let me just keep going. Maybe it's under stuff that I don't see, or maybe this month we didn't get a treat for us this time. 3 delightful health products. No, I don't see anything written for the human. Maybe they're not going to do that anymore. I don't know. So this is the very first product right on the top. Next one we have James Pond's favorite duck treat. So I'm assuming I can give this to my chickens. Let's see. This one here says James Pond's favorite duck treat. It's not just for ducks. Chickens love this yummy treat full of dried insects, puffed grains, and more. If you do have ducks, this treat floats on the water for easy eating. Oh, that's cool. When we move and can have bigger property and I can get more chickens, I would love to add ducks to the mix, but it's just not possible here living in Florida in our city. So just my chickens are all I'm keeping for right now. And I know they really, really do enjoy these like puffed things right here. So they're gonna love this. Even though they're not ducks, they're gonna love that. What's the matter, Carmela? If you can tell, they're still picking her feathers, but I actually see new growth, and a new growth is staying for once. So I have high hopes that hopefully soon that patch won't be so bad. But she does have, if you can see the little little feathers, she does have new growth growing. Same with on her neck. Ginger's booty is still pretty much bare. Luna's like the only one that has full feathers. So what does that tell you? I think she's the one that's actually doing it. She did miss a few, like in her backside, but her feathers are growing in. Like if you can see those few little tiny dark ones right there, hers are all growing in, but you can't like see her back, where like this one, you can. My poor baby. I keep putting that blue stuff on it. That wasn't helping. I felt like she picked at it more when I had that blue stuff on it. So the last few weeks I've just been leaving it alone, and I'm finally seeing some improvement in there. So if any of them leave, then I'll go back to putting the blue stuff on. But my poor girls, they're a hot mess. Ginger looks good except her booty. Yeah, you're a hot mess down there. Yeah, they love this stuff. What's the matter, Carmela? And you see her little neck is bare still. My poor baby. But this one actually was a good one. There's actually dried shrimp and insects in there with pea flakes, I guess. So that's a really good mix, and it was completely filled to the top. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you like that? There's Vienna. Yeah, see her little booty's a hot mess. Hers is like half and half, half grown in and half not. And yeah, so since November, they started pecking each other's booty feathers. So this has been a long process already. I can't wait. I feel like once their feathers come back, they're going to start molting again, and we're going to be back in the same position. But if any of you guys have any other ideas, please let me know, because I don't know what else to do. I keep upping their protein, because I hear that's a protein deficiency when they eat feathers. So I don't know what else to do. But she's acting perfectly fine. She's not getting like bullied. I watch her. She's not really getting picked on anymore. She's laying eggs every single day. Like, this little girl did not skip a beat for almost 3 months consecutively. She's like, she's just my little baby. Yeah, I know. You are too. But you're just a pain in the butt. Was that good, Luna? Was that good? This one says, gobble it up, textured pumpkin seed treat for chickens. And that one looks really, really good too. Not a whole lot of the corn in that one. I mean, there's a little. Whenever there's a lot of corn in there, I use it just as a scratch, because they don't eat the dried corn. They only eat fresh corn. Okay, so this one does have actually a lot of the dried corn, where the other one that had a little bit, they left all the corn on the table. So I'm going to just put this on the ground to give them as scratch, to keep them a little preoccupied, because they're getting a little bored right now anyways. So let's just add some of this to the ground. Some got on her. Oops. Now they'll just pick through what they want, and then they'll scratch at the rest of it. But at least it keeps them preoccupied and hopefully quiet for a little while. She's like, what am I missing? So there's that one. Now we have is premium egg maker. All right. Vitamin supplement to ensure egg production. Directions: add 1 jar of golden yolk maker to 50 pounds of layer feed. Offer fresh water. I don't mix stuff in their food. I only put their crumble in their automatic pipe feeders. But anything like this, what I'll do is I'll sprinkle it on top of their treats, just like a little bit every day so they can still get it. But I don't, like I said, me personally, I don't mix anything in their feed. But if you do, then you can just mix this entire bag in a 50-pound bag of feed, and then you're good to go, and you won't have to worry about it, and they get their little egg maker going on. So that is really neat. I can't wait to start giving this to them. Even though they don't really have a problem right now, they're laying like clockwork. They're doing amazing, but I will still put that in there to keep them laying amazing. This one here says floral and hearty herbal mash treat for chickens. Oh, so is this one that I add water to it? Directions: for a warm mash, mix 1 cup of floral and hearty with 2 cups of hot water until a mash forms. Feed immediately. To make a frozen treat, which that's definitely what I will do, because again, it's like almost 100 degrees here. They definitely don't want warm. So for the frozen treat, it says place the mash in a freezer safe container. Freeze until solid. What I do is I have like a donut silicone mold, and so once it's like all nice and mashed, I'll put it in that and put it in the freezer and then pop them out. I even put them in like the cupcake silicone molds too, so then I can just give them one piece at a time and I'm not having to try to worry about breaking it up if it's in a bigger container. So that's what I do. I put it in the donut molds and the cupcake molds, and then they definitely do enjoy it. So I'm super glad that there's something that I can freeze, because they really could use something to keep them cool right now for sure. Now we have this Scent of Spring, relaxing nesting herbs for pet chickens of all ages. They have the best when it comes to like the nesting herbs. There's 2 that I always buy from their site. I haven't seen this one, the Scent of Spring, but I'm sure it's going to be absolutely amazing and smell phenomenal. When I do sprinkle it inside of the coop and the nesting boxes, even just walking by the run, you smell this and it just smells so good. And I believe it does help like keep a lot of the flies and stuff away. When everything is smelling good, they don't smell anything bad. So there's nothing for them to come and try to find. So I do really like keeping a really good scent in my coop for sure. And now that the Scent of Spring is all put inside, this coop smells so amazing. And the girls are gonna absolutely love all the new scents and herbs that they're gonna be digging in, eating when they're in there. So it smells so good. They have the best smelling herbs, I'm telling you. Okay, so now the last item in here, this is what is so heavy. And no, there's no other item in here for us. So I don't know if they stopped that. Last month, however, I know they did put a little note and it said that the item for the human was running late. So they added an extra bag of treats for the girls, which was perfectly fine for me because I'd rather have it for the girls, because that's why I have this box for them, not for me. But I do like that they were putting like one little item in there to enjoy. I found the cutest chicken cookie cutter for that in the December box, and I made the cookies for Christmas out of the chicken like shape. I love it. I found the chicken reusable like Swedish dishcloth was in there. Then they've just had like little treats that you can actually eat, that kind of thing. But I really did enjoy like the cookie cutter and then the washcloth that they had. But again, last month they had a little note stating that the reason why they swapped one out was because they didn't have the human treat item in stock fast enough to ship. But this time I don't see anything at all that says anything about the treat for the human. So again, I don't know if they're switching that up and they're not going to do that anymore, which again is perfectly fine because this is all about the girls for me. But I do want to point that out, that that's not in here, nor is it written on the paperwork anywhere. So this one here says made with organic herbs, cinnamon and rose petals. It says the cleanest coop ever. Cinnamon and rose scent, reduce coop odors naturally and lengthens life of bedding. Safe and natural coop care. Directions: mix liberally with coop and nesting box bedding 1 to 2 times per week or whenever new bedding is added. All right, and this is literally what is super heavy. So this one here says cleanest coop ever, rose and cinnamon scent. A clean coop is a healthy coop. Sprinkle cleanest coop ever to reduce ammonia in your coop, and it smells great too. That's what I'm saying with the small little font. It was a little hard. So there is that. So this large and in charge and heavy box this month, you got this right here for your cleanest coops. You have Scent of Spring to have your coops smelling amazing. You have this mash, which I cannot wait to make for them. You have the egg maker that I will sprinkle in their treats to help with laying eggs. You can mix it in their feed if you would like. We have Gobble It Up, the favorite duck treat, and Forage Love. All right, you guys, so now that is everything for May 2023. So if you would like to know a little bit more information about this box, I will let you know right about now. I do have my own code, which is Crafty10, that will save you 10% off your first purchase. The Clucks of Joy box, like I get, this is $49.99 per box. Receive up to 7 mystery Pampered Chicken Mama products sent to you every month. One thing that I do like when you go to order, you can select if you want to do every 30 days or 60 days. So you can literally have this monthly or bi-monthly. And I really love that you have that option. Each box generally includes 1 to 2 items for overall health, 1 to 2 items for clean coops, and 2 to 3 non-GMO treat items. Each box includes 6 full-size goodies for your flock and 1 to 2 for you, which I'm not sure if we're still getting that anymore or not. They're all made in the United States, and I really do love that. I have tried a few other chicken subscription boxes, and they actually just throw in whatever treats that they end up finding. You don't know where they're made. You don't know how long they're made, how fresh they are, or anything like that. So this one, you know, everything is made by the Pampered Chicken Mama. Everything is made in the United States. It's always fresh. So I really love that it's all made by the same company. They know what they're doing when it comes to chicken keeping them happy, keeping them healthy, the coops to the chickens to everything. And they know how to change everything up with the season. So in the summer, you'll have things that are geared more to keep them cooler. In the winter, you'll have things that are geared to keep them warmer. And I really love that. So I absolutely love this box. And I'm so glad that this is the one that I ended up choosing to stick with for my girls, because they get amazing fresh treats that they absolutely love. So then I love it as well. So now that is everything that I have to say and show for this particular video. So comment down below and let me know, what did you think of the items that they got this month? What do you think of my girls? Definitely let me know. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Crafty crew, out!